Hey folks, how are you? For those of you that don't know, my name is Gary. You can call me the Beard and Gary, or you can call me Gary, or you can call me that guy. It's all good, you know. Ray calls me all kinds of things. Yeah, welcome to Nerd Cave Show. Here we are, Tuesday, 7 o'clock. Thank you for joining us. We're doing a bit of a giveaway. You might have guessed or
just
heard.
A little one.
There's all kinds of posts about it and stuff. Yeah, you know, Ray was like, let's give something to the people. So that's what we decided to do. And yeah.
That's the technical term of damn Skippy.
Damn Skippy. I like it. Damn Skippy. He said, we're going to do it. I said, damn Skippy. I mean, you know,
not like
it's his choice anyway, but so I'm going to turn it over to Ray, and we're going to get the show started. Thanks for joining us.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another wonderful, fabulous, and always slightly questionable Nerd Cave Show. Tonight, yes, we will be giving away a copy of Doom Eternal on Steam. That will happen tonight on the show. So if you want to be entered, and I'll repeat this throughout the show, go ahead and type into chat that you want to be entered into the contest. General rules is, one, you will have to friend me because this is not a Steam key or not a Steam code. I didn't get these. I'm paying for this. So I will be buying somebody a copy. As such, there's a couple of minimum requirements. One, you have to have an active Steam account. Two, you can't already own it. Unfortunately, Steam won't let me buy a copy of a game that's already in their already in your deal. So in your
library.
account.
Yep.
So you have to not have it. Three, you have to send me a friend invite. Anybody can do it. I'm always taking in friend invites. Just look me up, AudioCraZ.
He likes making friends.
I like friends. I really, really do. If you can't find me, there, if you go to AudioCraZ.com, AudioCraZ.com, there you can find the Steam icon up in the top right-hand corner, I believe.
Happy Juice is kicking in. He can't remember.
Happy Juice had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, right.
Function, not brain. Yeah, there's a link to Steam, and that'll take you to my account, and you can add me as a friend once you log into the website. And then after the show, like after we announce a winner, sometime through the show, after the show, once we verify who you are, I will purchase the game for you as a purchase for a friend in Steam, and said winner will have a wonderful, happy copy of Doom Eternal.
Wonderfully happy. Happily wonderful. Yeah.
Good evening, Mr. Bear.
Oh, yeah, that's me. I'm Mr. Bear.
You're Mr. Bear?
I am Mr. Bear, yes.
How many nicknames do you have?
I can't remember anymore. Gare Bear seems to be the one that's
I like that.
Stuck at work. Yeah, and I didn't even fight it. I mean, it's not the first time I've had the nickname. I was gleefully away from it for years, but it somehow managed to come back up. And,
it will make a triumphant return.
Oh, it has already made its triumphant return.
No joke. Little Ray. I still get called Little Ray. All 6'2" of me gets called Little Ray, often by those that remember it. And it was mostly because, my father's name was Ray. I'm Ray Jr., but they liked it even more once I was taller than him.
Well, you were like that.
Ray Sr. and Little Ray. kind of like, yeah.
Like Little John.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That was a beautiful thing you guys did. I'm happy that you did it. And yes.
Oh, God. I hope everybody's doing okay. And here's the main reason. I know a lot of people are cooped up at home. I'm doing pretty good as far as the whole, what do we call it, with everything going on about the COVID-19 and everything else.
It's not a quarantine yet. We're just, supposed to be taking it easy.
It's
staying at home as much as possible.
Yeah, try to limit exposure as much as possible. It's not nearly as bad as we've had the last two times we've had to stay at home. Like we had what was the last time here in modern history? I mean, we had one back in the 1800s too, where it was everybody go home.
The last big one was that I know of, like this last serious one. I don't know how long ago it was. It's been a while, but I mean, it's just like a shut-in order is what I call it. It's a strong suggestion, but it's one that you should take seriously, in my opinion. But
Really? Yeah, exactly. So I hope everybody's safe, at home, relaxing. There's going to be three things that I know is, three things that I know is going to happen now that everybody's home and got plenty of time to, how you've always said you wanted to stay home, play some games. It was provided. We have to take in, well, you guys can, I haven't been able to, but you got to take the good how it comes. And there's going to be about three things that I know is going to happen as soon as this is all over. You're going to have either A, in about 9 months, a ton of kids. Lots of little babies coming out there. Two, we probably see a couple of new high-end streamers. Probably some some people that always wanted to go competition now really have. And three, a lot of guys are going to have some really soft hands.
Soft hands, man.
Am I lying? I'm
Oh
not.
man, I don't think you're.
You weren't ready for that one, were you?
Oh yes, there's baking happening at home. We're testing an orange meringue pie recipe. It was.
Mandy, do you mind if I'm stalking him and I follow him home?
Well, you can stay on the porch.
Yeah, because your dogs will attack me. As long as you feed me, pie and baked goods. What's Ray doing? We're just feeding him baked goods, and he's sleeping on the porch. He's fine.
There's a couple of chairs out there. We'll give you a blanket.
Yeah, thank you. Awesome. See, you guys care.
Actually, we got mattresses in the garage. So
rock on. Is that a bum? No, that's Ray. He's just here for the baked goods.
He heard we were baking.
All right, so on with the news. We got a couple little news articles. I know we haven't been doing news a whole lot lately, but there was a couple of items that came across, and I figured it was something needed to touch on. This one I thought was kind of interesting because just for if you guys ever know, anybody play Rocksmith? I'm just
you
curious.
guys remember Rocksmith, don't you?
If those of you guys don't know, Rocksmith is basically a video game, but the controller is an actual guitar.
It's an actual way to learn how to play songs. That's what I liked about it. It wasn't like Rockstar, where it was buttons on the controller.
Yeah. Basically, that one was just a plastic game controller, but Rocksmith, and believe it or not, Rocksmith originally started off as a tech demo by another company that I think Ubisoft bought. Ubisoft San Francisco bought, but essentially what it is somebody was demoing a technology that they come up with where a way of doing training for guitars, how to play a guitar, and essentially it was this, which is pretty basic. The cable itself is not that expensive. It's a analog, quarter-inch analog to USB. And then you take that input and you make it, and they basically made Rocksmith out of it. And it can detect what keys, what notes you're playing just on the audio input from the guitar. And so I had it for the Xbox, and eventually when, the doom and gloom time happened, divorce, I handed it over to Gary, and I may have to grab that back from you because I tried playing again. I never did pick it up quite well, but I thought the game was absolutely amazing. Yeah. But it came out in 2011.
Yeah, Eric just asked, is it like Guitar Hero? It's not like Guitar Hero because when you played Guitar Hero, it had the controller that were the buttons, like it was a controller. You plug Rocksmith.
It was a controller-shaped
into
guitar.
An actual guitar. You tune it on the game so that it knows, It knows whether or not you're properly in tune, and it teaches you how to play the song. It's a really
not only that, but it can also it basically you got the disc and a quarter-inch to USB cable, and that was the game. You had to provide the guitar, but you can tell it this is an acoustic guitar, this is an electric guitar, and it would adjust accordingly. And it even had like amp presets where it had. Some rudimentary, which were decent to give you that
sound, that
sound of different amps and processing. It's really cool, and it is in a kind of a way like Guitar Hero, but instead of a plastic toy guitar, You were playing with a real guitar.
Yeah, you used an actual guitar. And the thing that I thought was really cool about it was they added a bass expansion pack.
Oh, did they?
And I was a bass player. I still play bass, but you could buy the DLCs that had the bass lines for songs, and you could learn them, which was really cool.
Rock on.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Well, Ubisoft San Francisco just announced that the team that was behind Rocksmith are moving on to a new project. Now, they're not announcing what that project is, but they're not going to be releasing any more DLCs. They are done making DLCs. They did say that they're going to release some new content, but it's mostly like little updates here and there for different things. Different titles or maybe a couple of new songs, but the actual DLC is they still said their weekly online content is still being planned. The Rocksmith dev team will continue in a new format along with some more surprises. They're going to talk about their new update here soon, but they basically said the total number. You take a wild guess on how many numbers of songs is on Rocksmith.
Let's see.
Oh, you got the notes in front of you, don't you?
I got the notes, but
Cheater.
I'm not going to look at them. I'm not going to look at them. I'm going to give an honest guess because I mean Rocksmith's been around for a while. I'm going to say a good 500-600 songs was what the last that I saw.
Wow.
So I know there's got to be more. Yeah.
You're quite a bit shy on that one. 1,570. That's a lot of songs. And they were released over 383 weeks. Like I said, the game originally launched in 2011.
Yeah, so
and that
9
was
years.
What, PlayStation and Xbox?
Yes.
It was original. It was the Xbox. Let's see here. Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. And then it released on Windows in October of 2012. And I believe the controller you have, you may want to look, but I think that USB to 1/4 inch would work because there is a Linux version. From what I understand, there is a Linux version. If not, but Steam has the Windows version.
Nice.
And you can play it in the Steam version on, I believe it does. I have to verify that. And unfortunately, Steam is on my computer.
We'll be looking into this.
Definitely. But from what I understand, it should be just a standard USB input. I'd actually thought about buying another version of it just to play it on my computer. Just because I have my reference monitors on my computer and I care about that. So, but yeah, definitely that a little bit of changes. I'm curious to what they're going to be going with. So, all right. We done with that one? Got any more to say?
I think we are done with that one.
Woo! Here's a little bit of tech news because I saw this, and this is kind of important because I know a lot of people with HP's computers, HP laptops, HP desktops. There has been, and this is actually following with the Dell, with Dell's as well. Both Dell and HP have a Support Assist app. Dell has the Dell Support Assist, and HP has the Support Assistant. Slightly different name, same thing, pretty much the same thing. It is what they call their free self-help tool. And most of you guys have seen it for the HP. You will see down at the bottom, and you kind of see the little derp sign. It's a little blue question mark. That is their self-help tool. I'm going to tell you this right now. Disable it. Shut it off or uninstall it. I know it's a self-help tool and stuff like that. Most people don't use it. It has a major security flaw. Basically, HP touts it as improved the performance and reliability of your PC's printed automatic firmware and driver updates. But the problem is computers sold after 2012 running Windows 7, 8, 10, they all have the assistant installed by default. So when you open up that new laptop, you crack open that new desktop. Don't crack it open. That'll ruin the case.
That's
but
when you push that button for the first time.
There you go. So, but basically, there's a security researcher out there, Bill. I'm not about to say his name because that's starts with a D, ends with a Murphy. But he found 10 different vulnerabilities. Basically, within the HP Support Assistant, which gave 5 local privilege escalation flaws, 2 arbitrary file deletion vulnerabilities, and 3 remote code execution vulnerabilities. And he actually posted, if you go to the link in the notes down below, you'll see on the website, because I'm posting back to the website I pulled this from, he has a video showing it. He literally, you go to a website, it pops it up, and there's 1 or 2 he's got 2 different methods, and there's a single click where as soon as you hit OK, boom, it just starts doing everything. As soon as you do the, if you do the other one, there's 2 clicks. But now, HP patched out most of the vulnerabilities in October 2019 and in March of 2020 after he had let HP know about them. But I think there's a new patch, or one of them didn't get fixed, and there's a new vulnerability with the new update. Let me see here. This is a patch one of the flaws that it left untouched previously and to fix a newly introduced one. So regardless of anything, if you have to, open up the new one and install it. If you don't ever plan on using it, just remove it from your computer. There's no reason. It's another one of those apps you don't really need. And if you need it, you can go to the Windows 10 store and download it again. That's usually what I do. If I get somebody's Dells, I download the support assist, update all the drivers, and then I uninstall it.
Oh, okay.
Because after a period of time, they're going to stop doing updates anyway.
Right.
But yeah, HP failed to patch 3 of the local privilege escalation vulnerabilities, which means even if you're using the latest HP Support Assistant version, you are still exposed to attacks. So you have been warned. And this goes with Dell as well. Dell, like the Dell one has some vulnerabilities as well. And the problem is they just have to in order for them to be able to help people. But it kind of, as much as it helps them to assist their customers a little bit quickly and a little bit more efficiently, it still leaves them open to attack. So, where are we at? Oh yeah, in the picture you guys saw, Doom Eternal, or the original Doom movie, we were trying to find something funny. And yes, I purchased this. I love Doom so much that I purchased this even though I didn't like it in the movie. I was just like, I had to buy it years ago. I bought the unrated extended edition. So you've got the even more content to not love. All right. So where are we at?
We are ready for the cave gem, I think.
Is it cave jam or candy challenge?
Let's do the candy challenge. Let's
Candy
get it
challenge?
out of the
All
way.
right, candy challenge.
Because you had to bring this nastiness.
Hey, we've been talking about this one. My daughter approved of this, even though she's not here to have any. Those of you guys who don't know, every show or at least we try, we do a candy challenge. Now, they can either be user submitted. You guys can submit a candy challenge to us. One, it has to be packaged. It can't be something you made in your kitchen because I'm scared. But it has to be something you can regularly get. But it can be something from another country, and that's actually what we want the most. But here, when you get to the seasonal stuff, you get some really, really
Questionable
scary stuff. And tonight's candy challenge is sour watermelon peeps.
Yeah.
And if those of you guys don't know, I don't like peeps.
We don't like peeps.
They're... Yeah, Mandy. Yay, candy. Well, that movie was so bad. It was. A movie I owned. I watched, I think, partial of the way through. Couldn't finish it.
This is what they look like. For those of you that are not familiar with peeps,
look at this. It's like...
This one's only got one eye.
It's pink on the center.
It looks like a slipper that's been worn out.
It's pink.
So Patrick, I want to say hello to Patrick. Patrick.
Hey, Patrick.
Malik, I don't know how I got here, but I like it. Greetings from Poland. Greetings to you too.
How's it going, man? Glad to see you. From Poland. Right on, man.
We're just all
You
over
are
the
here
place.
to watch us suffer through this.
It smells like watermelon candy.
It's... How do you get sour watermelon? In a peep.
I'm afraid.
All right. I guess I'm going to have to do this. There's definitely a little bit of sour there. A lot of sweet.
Oh, yeah.
I
And
don't taste much watermelon.
The texture is oddly creamy for peeps.
Well, I think it's because they had to add all the flavoring on the inside. And that's what really creeped me out the most, because it's got the green sugar on the outside, but the marshmallowy, watermelony, questionable center.
Ray, you
Okay,
owe me
done.
for this.
Help.
I'm going to eat another one just to gross Ray out.
No. Would you like those?
I shouldn't, but I do.
Dude, no. Oh, here, you want some more?
No.
Oh, those guys don't know, tonight's Happy Juice was brought to us by Bushmills Red Bush. And we went with this tonight because Doom Eternal has got a wonderful, beautiful red motif, and so does this gorgeous bottle. So, Red Bush.
Patrick says, nice to meet you guys. I must say, I enjoy your sour candy suffering.
Ugh.
The Happy Juice is hitting me a little hard this evening, so I apologize. But we're glad that you enjoy it. We do it for the enjoyment of all of you guys watching.
Oh, did you post a link?
Man, you're going to make me do that too.
Yeah, we're going to post a link where you guys...
I was trying to save the people from it.
No. If we're gonna suffer, they can at least look at the page. And these are Amazon links. Yeah, so if you guys want to buy some for friends just to torture them...
There is the link right there in the chat. Sean. Sean says, finally got on.
Hey,
Signal
Sean.
is terrible in Adventist Health downtown. Oh, man, I'm sorry that you're there. I hope everything is good.
Yeah.
That's Sean. We work with Sean.
Yeah, I know. I know who Sean is. And Sean, we're pretty dude, I just got to know, did downtown lose some power? Because literally 30 minutes before we went on air, we lost power to the house.
Everything went dark here for a second.
And I know what it is they transferred power around. They lost a transformer somewhere, and it had to transfer, which you've got that power loss for a couple of minutes, and then they shift things around and power everything back up.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the sour watermelon is necessary. Jonas! Also, yeah, and guys, we will be giving away the Doom Eternal here shortly. If you want to be entered in, post in chat that you want to be put in.
Yes, enter
me into the contest.
Enter me in the contest.
I want to win.
I want to win something like that. I got my little clicky here. I got my paper.
And this is the way
names down.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get off the candy challenge because that thing is still my taste buds are not happy with me. I'm going to be pickling them a little bit just to get them to be happy.
Pickling. I might need some more Happy Juice after those peeps.
Oh, really? But yeah, if you guys want to be entered, I'm going to reiterate the rules quickly. One, you can't have a copy of it already because I'm going to. Let me start over so it makes more sense. One, here in a little bit, we're going to be giving away a copy. It is a Steam version, or basically a copy of Doom Eternal on Steam.
Yes.
You're going to add me as a friend on Steam because I don't have a Steam key. I am buying this for you. So buying it for the winner. So, that being said, you will add me as a friend on Steam. Anybody can add me as a friend on Steam. More the merrier. I'd love to guys have you.
Patrick says, "Hell yes, I want to win." Patrick's
I am
writing your name down.
Okay.
Don't forget to add AudioCraZ on Steam.
If you can't find me by searching, go to audiocraz.com. Up in the top right-hand corner, you'll see the Steam icon under my name. Follow AudioCraZ. Click on that. That'll take you to my profile on Steam, on the Steam website. So that should be able to get you there. Log in, click Add Friend, happy joy. And I'll go through here, check it here right after the show and add people. But basically what's going to happen is, you cannot already have a copy of Doom Eternal because this isn't a Steam key. I am purchasing it for you, and I cannot purchase it for somebody who already owns it. Just the way Steam works. And what's going to happen is he's jotting down the names. I'm going to generate he's going to write down all the names. I'm going to generate a random number. I'm going to use Google RNG, and that's going to generate a number corresponding with the number of list and who how many people are in. And then if anybody's upset about they didn't win, blame it on Google's random number generator. That's where I'm going with that. So
It's all Google's fault.
Yeah. Anybody else? Like I said, anybody got a Steam account and you want to win Doom Eternal? Holler
So
in the
am
chat.
I eligible?
No.
Okay, see, that's fair. I just figured I would ask. That way people know.
That was a good try. I was thought about that for a second. I was like, no. Because if you do win, it's going to look like everything's staged. But then again, everything kind of is in this world. So,
Oh, all right, Sean. Well, man, take it easy. Stay hydrated. He had dehydration from a stomach bug. That's
right,
why
man.
he's downtown at the
Retro.
at the
How's it
ER,
going, man?
so.
Retro just joined in. Hey,
Hey,
Sean,
Retro.
you take it easy, man.
Yeah, Sean, get better, bro. We got to be working together again as soon as all this stuff is over.
Yep. Pingu the Great. How's it going, man? So, all right. What am I doing? Oh, yeah.
All right, so Sean says, shoot, I got a Steam account, and who doesn't like some Doom? I am taking that as though he
wants to put
be
him in.
entered.
Put him on the list.
So I am putting his name on my paper.
All right, where are we at on time? I unfortunately, we're doing great on time. All right, so those of you guys don't know, something got posted today, and that is literally Borderlands Science.
Borderlands Science. This is a really cool thing, guys.
It really is. And basically what it is they've added a little arcade machine inside of Sanctuary 3, inside the game. In Borderlands 3, there is an arcade inside of Tannis's...
laboratory.
Is it a laboratory? It's supposed to be the medical place, but yeah, it is kind of a laboratory,
It's supposed to be the med bay, but, you know.
Med bay, laboratory, questionable. You know, she really likes her needles. Whatever. Let's see here. So today they added an arcade to it. It's called Borderlands Science. And essentially what it is they're working in collaboration with, who is it? McGill University. And it was developed in conjunction with McGill University, Massive Multiplayer Online Science, and the Miracosetta Initiative. It's basically a puzzle game, kind of like Tetris and Bejeweled in a way, but essentially what you're doing, it is a block puzzle, and it's based off of strands of DNA. And by solving them, you're helping to map and compare the microbes contained therein.
So this is real world application.
Oh yeah.
It reminds me of a movie, and I'm sorry I can't remember what it was, but there was a game and there was a puzzle in the game that you had to win, and it was the military trying to see who was. I think it was Transformers, one of the Michael Bay movies. But anyway, yeah, there's real world applications for this stuff. It's really really cool stuff.
Yeah, and basically what they've done is they've added it to the game. They worked with them, and it's helping to work. Where is it? I'm trying to pull it up. It's called Borderlands Science. It's in conjunction and Mayim Bialik, which you remember who she is?
Mayim Bialik?
Yeah, thank you. You can. I suck at names.
Yeah, Mayim Bialik. She's the one. She played on back in the early '90s, I think. Mm-hmm. It was a show called Blossom.
Yes,
and
she was Blossom.
More recently, she was. The character Amy Farrah Fowler on the show The Big Bang Theory.
Yes, she's hot.
And she's an actual scientist.
That's
what's
she's
cool. She was the only one that was an actual scientist on that show, which was great.
She's amazingly brilliant. She's
Retro missed the candy challenge. She says, man, I missed the candy challenge.
How can you miss the candy challenge? So they basically have made a game inside of Borderlands, and the more you play it, it's literally helping them to solve. We're basically help to map and compare the microbes contained. Well, they have since releasing it this morning. They've had thousands of people playing it. I mean, I came home and immediately hopped on my computer. I had to play for a few minutes to check it out. It's actually pretty friggin' addictive. The way they set it up, it does go well with the game, and it's got, all the normal, the key characters talking at you while you're beating the levels. It's kind of entertaining. But here's the best part. Randy Pitchford, he's posted twice. And let me pull up the first one, and then I'll put, come on, where is it? I lost the post. Well, go ahead and take this down and show put up the next one. So Randy Pitchford at about about 2:00 this afternoon. He goes, email from Attila Swanzer of Massive Multiplayer Online Science. We are over 5,000 a minute submissions with a rate of 7 million plus puzzles solved in 24 hours. That is a mind blowing. That is mind blowing. Sorry.
Yeah.
As Jerome put it, we will gather more data in one day than they did with Pylo during 10 years. Gamers, give yourself a hand.
Get on there and do it. Yes. That's
we
crazy.
We are
yes.
furthering science right now. You can contribute to furthering science while playing a video game.
And every one of you gamers out there whose parents said, you're not going to accomplish anything with gaming, you show them this.
You are.
And you tell them that you're helping science.
Yeah.
Ha.
But yeah, no, literally within, where is it at? I'm trying to find it. He had posted, and within, you know what? Let me click right on him because there's way too many.
Now, did you talk about how, like, it's not just real world application that you actually get in-game currency?
Yeah, there's in-game currency. I was almost ready to level when I hopped in and played, and I leveled up to 52 after playing it. It was pretty friggin' entertaining. I was like, holy crap, I got, but yeah, and at what time is this when he posted this? About 4 hours ago at 2:30. It took a few minutes after going live earlier today before Borderlands Science crossed the milestone of 1,000 data submissions. I was just informed that we now crossed over 1 million data submissions. It's working. Citizen science is real, you guys. So friggin' awesome. So yeah, you guys go and check it out, the game, and play the little game, have fun with it, and you're helping science.
I'm going to go check it out, and I'm just because.
Well, we'll check it out after the game.
I'm going to help science out. I'm going to do my part.
Chat's been going nuts since I clicked away.
Yeah, let's see. There were some software people that could use to check possible enzymes to threaten some kind of diseases caused by bacteria and viruses. Yeah, that's what they're looking for.
Exactly. So
yeah,
it's really cool because you're playing a game, but you're not only playing a game, but you're also helping solve medical stuff. It's really freaking awesome. So.
It is pretty
Let's
cool
see
stuff.
here. I actually tried to make some video. I tried to make a little bit of video to show you guys playing the game, but I set like an idiot, I set my bitrate too high and the video was chopping too much. So it's like, I played for like 20 minutes too before I was like, okay, I got this video. And I looked back at it and it's like, I was like,
oh man.
Wah, wah, wah. But it's a lot of fun. It's really cool. And it really is. It's like if you enjoy Tetris. Oh, and I posted on anybody go to Twitter and check out Randy Pitchford's post about it. And you'll see mine because I asked him, hey, can you make an iOS or an Android app for this? I will gladly play this game.
Oh, absolutely.
On my smartphone. I did put in quotations at work because we're not really playing games at work. We wouldn't be. We would be helping science at work.
We would be aiding the scientific community with difficult situations.
Exactly.
So I'm going to take a second because Retro missed the candy challenge.
Oh.
This little monstrosity of supposedly sour watermelon flavored marshmallow
nightmare.
Oh God. It smells good. I hate the fact that it smells good. Is a sour watermelon flavored Peep, Retro. Yep. This is what Ray thought would be a good candy challenge. So,
actually, my daughter picked it out.
Oh, it's Miss A. Okay,
that's a Miss A.
I can't say anything.
She has been eyeballing those Peeps for weeks now for us to eat, and I've been like kind of dodging. Did you just eat another one?
I did it for Retro.
You didn't do it for Retro. That's like your third or fourth one, isn't it?
That's my third one.
You have issues. You have issues, sir. You have issues. All right. Well, Retro, you're in perfect time because this one, today's Cave Gem, is only part of the surprise I had for you. Yes, I'm still working on. For those of you guys don't know, I enjoy building up retro computers for friends. So I've got some friends, and Retro Obsessed, who's in the chat, knows that I kind of built his XP box. There was Windows XP Media Center Edition that I got working, and then he did some adjustments. But he brought me another one. This one is a old Pentium 200 Windows 98. Now, I've got two more surprises that are not here. This, what I'm going to show you, that is the Cave Gem, is one of the surprises. But I also wanted to make a Cave Gem because I bought different types. And this is an IDE, because the retro computers don't run SATA, they run IDE hard drives, an IDE to compact flash adapter. Now, this isn't the one that's going to his computer, but I did want to show this off. What we have here, you want to go ahead and put it up and post a link?
Let me see. No, that's not that. Where's...
Essentially what it is those of you guys, especially, I know a lot of guys are trying to build retro computers, but the problem is there's one major, there's a couple of failing components common in a retro computer. One, well, there's three that I'm going to tell you about. One that's serviceable, or two that are serviceable, one that is not.
There's a link. There you go.
There you go. One is bad capacitors. Typically, they're through-hole design. You can resolder on some new capacitors, and you can purchase new ones, really good ones. The other one is the fans on the heat sinks and fans will eventually fail. Not a problem. You can go to Amazon. You can get some really good fan Noctua. I always swear to people to get the Noctuas, 12-volt versions of fans or whatever. Get the silent ones, but they move a fair amount of air. Nice, quiet, keep everything nice and happy. The other thing that cannot be replaced because nobody's making them anymore are the hard drives. Now that is where these come in, and that is the this is the standard. This is the one that plugs directly in the IDE port.
I need control of the camera so I can zoom in on these.
Yeah, eventually that's down the road. I really want a PTZ camera. Or this is the one I bought special for retro. This is the IDE to compact flash that mounts to an expansion slot. And the whole point is you will have a compact flash card that you can access from the back of your case. The other thing is most of these Windows 98 computers, the massive hard drives with 30 and 60 gig hard drives, well, you can easily get 30 gig and 64 or 32 gig and 64 gig compact flash cards. And they will actually run faster, or at least the peak performance of these old IDE, because you got to remember back in the day on these IDE, especially for like Windows 98, that was ATA 33, like 33 megabytes a second, or 33, they're like 33 megabytes a second. So you're going to find compact flash is going to be faster than this IDE port. So we got that one. Now the other model, and you'll see it in the picture here, is for those that want to get compact flash, you've got this model that you can plug the compact flash directly in, and I actually have, this is one of another retro computers I'm going to be building here shortly. This is an old P4 board, and it literally plugs in. There, it is keyed.
Nice.
And you will have the compact flash directly plugged into the motherboard. And all you got to do is supply it a 4-pin power that you normally plug into a floppy. And it mounts in there, and it stays in there pretty good. And it does have LED lights to indicate hard drive. There are jumper settings, but that's just for master slave and 5 volts or 3.3 volts. Most compact flash are supposed to be standard for both voltages. So by default, they're all set to 5 volt, leave it. But yeah, and then say you need to get in, you got to get into your case, you pull the compact flash card out, you plug it in adapted, plug it in your computer. It's all FAT32 anyway because it's older Windows 98. And yeah, there you go. That's how you can have an old retro computer running on a flash memory card. And the best thing about that is it is so easy to take a 32 gig or 64 gig and image it to your hard drive. But yeah, so retro, this is one surprise that I have for the retro computer. That's why it's taking so long. But this is not all of them. I actually have a couple other that I ain't telling you. Not quite yet. So there you go. This is going to be going towards his Windows 98 gaming computer, retro computer that I am currently building. he's brought me a beautiful specimen. I can't believe how clean this thing is. But I wanted to get some decent stuff. The only thing I gotta do is gotta get like a 32 gig SD card. I've got this 4 gig that I've been using for testing that I had laying around. Eventually I'm gonna get like a 32 gig. And the nice thing is I will tell you this, ATA 33 for these older boards is not that quick, and you can get SD cards that are 3, 4, 5 times faster than what that can provide. So you can get, I think it's like $30 for a 32 gig for a 32 gig compact flash card that is faster than any IDE hard drive that came out in the time. And it's gonna be remarkably faster because it'll be able to run at the full speed of the IDE bus, but not only that, your seek times are going to be almost nothing because there's no hard drive needle flipping around. So,
all right, now hang on. I don't know if you saw it or not. Sorry, I was waiting for you to finish. Patrick Malik, our viewer from Poland, said, "Damn, I'm learning so much from 2 guys found randomly on YouTube at 4 a.m.
Rock on, man.
That's awesome. Thank you.
That's why we're here, to drink happy and show you wonderful nerdy stuff.
Yes, that's what we do, and we've got previous episodes on there on YouTube. You can check them out.
And I do plan on getting some more videos edited. I've just been crazy busy at work. Those guys don't know, my job does classify me as an essential employee, and so I have not had a day off. I may even have to. I'm hoping I don't have to cancel my vacation time that I actually had planned for months. But that may, and honestly, I'll be happy just to sit at home. But I may have to cancel my vacation time, even though I've been in dire need of vacation time for a long time. So let's see here. Sean Heavy, do you guys play any VR games? Check out Half-Life. Dude, I want to play Half-Life Alyx so bad. Here's the problem. One, I don't own a VR headset. I probably would if I didn't, but I keep wanting to buy. Honestly, like I said, I bought last month we gave away a copy of Borderlands 3, and I gave the full version on Steam. The full game.
That was what, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, it was like 3 weeks ago. It was
last
month. Last month I gave away Borderlands 3. This month we're giving away Doom Eternal. Next month I don't know what I'm going to give away. We're going to give away something. Once a month I'm trying to do it, and I said this is coming out of my own pocket. I do a lot of this stuff, and I'm constantly buying new gear, trying to better the show and stuff. If you guys want to support us, you can go to our Patreon account. Buying stuff off the Amazon links helps us out a lot. That's been helping me to get equipment, especially stuff like this. for hooking up, taking care of retro. But yeah.
Now you don't have to buy stuff for us. You can just, if you click our links and then shop and do your own purchasing. If you shop from our link like that, then we get a little percentage kind of partnership thing.
It varies upon what items.
It helps us, and we appreciate it. We would also love it if you decided you wanted to buy something for us. That's always awesome.
Ryan Tech says, Gary, can you put my name on the drawing?
Absolutely. Thank you for saying something.
And we're gonna gab on a little bit longer. We're gonna gab because I don't want. We're getting up to the point where we're going to do the giveaway, but we are gonna wait a few minutes. I'm gonna put it a little bit more. So anybody that wants to be entered in, that if you don't know if you've been put in, post in the chat right now. Say, hey, make sure I'm in the drawing for the copy of Doom Eternal.
And don't forget, you also have to add AudioCraZ on Steam. That's AUDIOCRAZ.
Yep. Now, for those of you guys don't know, I have had some very colorful, interesting. I got to tell the story on one. We're going to divert a little bit because I'm gonna procrastinate a little bit before we get into the giveaway, which is going to happen here in a few minutes. So let's see here. What do we got here?
We got time. Go ahead.
Do you guys play some games on Steam? Go look at my profile. I have about 100 and some odd games on Steam, and yes, I do play them. I don't get to play every day because of my job, and I have kids, and unfortunately, I have to adult from time to time, and it sucks. But yes, I will say this, and I'll get back to my side rant. But this was a very good question. Currently, my list of the list of games that I'm currently playing: 1, Borderlands 3, 2, Doom Eternal, 3, Counter-Strike Source. Yes, I still love Counter-Strike Source. Oh, I love that game. If anybody wants to come in, go check out go play Counter-Strike Source. It's dirt cheap. Plays on, you can almost play it on a GLaDOS potato. What else? There is, I just cracked open and played Overwatch. I was playing a lot of World of Warcraft. My time ran out, and I'm not going to buy any more time for a little bit of time. I'm going to give myself a little bit break because when it comes to World of Warcraft, I'm addicted. I'm going to be perfectly honest with that. I am addicted to World of Warcraft. I have to go through. I'm an achievement whore. I have to go and get those achievements. I didn't play for a couple of years, so I literally been like, now I have to go back and play all the quests and get exalted with all those reps. Now that my time has expired, it's kind of like the whole deal where if you go shopping, you don't buy things because you know if you buy it at home, it's not going to last in the cabinet for more than a few minutes because you're just going to be shoving it in your face. Mm-hmm. Like buying the box of the Oreo cookies. How dare they give you a big box? Those lines are just like the way you do crack. You just make a couple lines and you suck them all down as fast as possible. I am a very, very, look at this gut. I cannot, under any circumstances, keep a box of a thing of Oreos in my house for very long. If it is in the house, I sniff them out like truffles. It's bad. It's horrible. So I'm one of those people, I can't buy it. If I don't have it, I won't eat it. If I don't have game time, I won't play it. So that's how I until I start twitching, it's like, I need my games, man. And then I get bad.
All right, if you give me just a second, I'm going to read off the names that I have for the drawing so far. Yes, Patrick Molick, you are in. I have your name down. No, Ray has not had a chance to accept your friend request on Steam yet, but trust me, at the end of the broadcast, he will take care of that.
Yeah, I will accept all the invites after the show. I can't do it right now. I have my laptop here, but I don't have my Steam account set up on it. So I will get back to you guys here in a short little bit.
All right. Now, I have in the drawing Patrick, Sean, Ryan, Yeager, and please forgive me if I mispronounce this, Awen.
I see Awen on there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 people so far. Anyone else that wants to jump in, I need to see it in the chat. If I don't, I cannot add you. So please just say something.
Jonas
and
XD.
I will absolutely. Jonas XD?
Yep. Jonas says, hey, put my name in.
Got you. No problem.
Yep, we got him.
Jonas.
We got him.
I will put you in there.
Pink of the Great. He says, last 2 expansions are just meh. Okay, so I'm going to say this. I left right before Cloud. I just barely got into some of the starting quests in, not Cataclysm, but in the last one, which was Legion. I didn't like it. And I'm going back, and when I started going back to playing it, I'm reminded why I didn't like it and why I stopped playing. Now, I'm going to say this. Out of sheer, they gave away a free week, and I hopped in and started playing.
Got you, Retro.
Retro's in the game. Okay, cool. And started playing Battle for Azeroth. The story, mainly the changes they made to Lady Jaina Proudmoore, and that whole storyline hooked me. Oh my God. The storyline to Jaina Proudmoore and that whole aspect of it, plus we're at the oceans, there was this maritime feel to it, there was some Celtic feel to it. I just got sucked into it. I'm going to be serious. Burning Crusade will always be my favorite expansion, hands down. Battle for Azeroth just became my number 2. Wrath of the Lich King was my number 2 for the longest time.
Pingu the Great. I have your name down, just so you know. Sorry,
cool.
Not interrupting.
But no, you're all good. All good. So the way it works out for me, when I rank the expansions, it goes Burning Crusade, because that is where Arknatum, my gnome mage, got nicknamed the Ball of Hate.
Ball of Hate.
That's what I did. Honestly, Burning Crusade's when I did most of my raiding. But that's Burning Crusade was the most fun I had raiding in guilds. Then I'm going to say Battle for Azeroth. Honestly, the storyline and me having fun. I've done very little raiding. I've still got all my raid quests I've not completed yet. But but the story, the feel, the way the game's laid out, I love it. I just really, really enjoy it. Until the last bunch of stuff when we've got more of the... they've got the 2 areas with... we're working with the god, and he's really... Yeah. I really, honestly, I'm still only like friendly with those reps because the quest lines and stuff are just, to me, they're not, it doesn't feel like fun. I bought the next expansion for it, but I don't know if I'm going to play it. I probably will once it hits or maybe right before it hits because there's a bunch of stuff that drops. But yeah, Burning Crusade, Battle for Azeroth, and then number 3 is going to be Wrath of the Lich King.
All right, Sean,
and now I want to play. So that's my problem. If you guys watched last show, you could tell him how bad I am about sucking people into games. And it's the same way. And I'll be perfectly honest. There's going to be a few things. Let me go into Doom. We can talk about Doom Eternal. Far as I'm concerned, technically, it is an absolutely fabulous game. Doom Eternal ID Tech 7 is absolutely gorgeous. Oh yeah, he just put this up, and I just know. And I wanted to set it up first, but that's fine.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I thought you were setting
video.
It up.
No, not yet. This video is what I call the Mancubus dance.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. You need to send me that video.
So what this is I was playing, and this is in the Cultist Citadel, I believe it is, and the Mancubus spawns up on the top of that platform, that's all he did.
That is
literally,
awesome.
There's a longer video to it, and I'm going to probably post it on YouTube on my AudioCraZ gaming channel, but I literally had to go all the way over there, but I thought this was so funny that I called this the Mancubus dance, and I put music to it. Yeah, that's the Mancubus dance. He's just up there, chicka.
That is great. Sean says, yeah, Counter-Strike is awesome. And
I love Counter-Strike.
Pingu the Great liked Pandaria.
I need to get a bunch of guys. Okay, one of these times, a bunch of us going to get together and anybody that plays Counter-Strike, look up a server called Crack House Deathmatch. It is a constant spawning. There's no spawn as teams. You're just constantly respawning. It's so much fun. It's just a mad dash. All right. We're going to shut down the... okay, so we're shutting down the entries for the entry. So... it is time to give away our copy of Doom Eternal. Like I said, I'm going to repeat this again. 1, you have to have a valid, active Steam account. That means you already have to have games into it. That's the only way I can send you a copy. 2, yes, I am purchasing this copy. I'm paying for it out of my own money because you guys need games. And I know a lot of you guys really need a copy of Doom Eternal. You guys need to play it. 3, where am I going with this?
Happy Juice.
Happy Juice.
Has
all right.
struck again.
All right. Oh, that's right. You're going to add me as a friend on Steam. Most of you guys already have. And after it...
I love that.
Okay, Jagger.
Jaeger, yes.
My name? Yeah,
your name is in.
So, and after that, like I said, after the show, after we announce who the winner is on the show, so we're going to go through it right now. Okay, you need to count, give me a number, and have them in some, like, at order of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and tell me the amount of entries we have.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
8. All right. So we are going to do this. I'm going to go to...
Thank you, Sean. Sean says, I got to catch more of these Nerd Cave shows. You guys have me cracking up. Dude, we do this... Well, we try to do it every Tuesday night, 7 o'clock. But we got previous episodes. Check those out. If you know, I mean, yeah, we tend to get a little silly on here. This is kind of our release for that.
All right, so closing my eyes. Tell me when.
Now.
Number 3.
Number 3 is Ryan Tech.
Ryan Tech, you have just won a copy of Doom Eternal on Steam. Make sure you add me as a friend on Steam and send me, or actually post on here right now in chat what your Steam name is.
Please, yes. That way he knows who to look for.
And no, it is not going to be this.
Aw.
Happy juice. Happy juice.
I've got a crossbow and a slingshot at home. We should shoot that thing up.
No, I like to keep the Doom movie around. That way, if some people I don't like come over and they don't leave, I just put that movie on until they do.
All right, Ryan Tech just said OMG, so I'm guessing they...
Yeah, Ryan Tech. So what's your Steam name? Post your Steam name in here so we can so I know which one you are. Because the last time I had like 2 or 3 people try to tell me who they were. Ramser. All right, so write that down for me.
All right, gotcha.
And send me a invite on Steam if you haven't already. And I will get that to you. It'll be about 10-15 minutes after the show is over. I will get that over to you. Oh, sweet. Write down that number too, because that'll help out.
I'm waiting for it to show. Oh, okay.
So where are we at on time?
We
Dude,
are.
we got 5 more minutes.
Yeah, I was going to say we're good. Go ahead.
As for like I said, Doom is a great game. There's a lot of little mini things inside. I've posted up a few things on my gaming channel of where to find certain things when I've had time. I haven't played it in almost over a week because so much going on, and friends of mine wanted me to play Overwatch last night, so I played a couple hours. Overwatch still gets me to rage. Ugh.
I might actually be getting into
Overwatch?
WoW.
World of Warcraft?
Yeah.
How so?
Very long story short, there's a dating group that I'm involved in, and one of the members was like, "Hey, we should all play WoW," and yada yada yada. And
all right, you got to hook me up with that one. Come on now.
There's
I could be the one that they're all going like, there's a reason why we don't have.
It's a goth dating group, and
even better, even better. I can be the odd man out.
You'd be the normie.
Who's this questionable ray of sunshine?
Questionable ray of sunshine.
So Ryan Tech, congratulations. Like I said, I will be getting to you after the show. I am hoping you'll have fun. Maybe me and you can hook up one time and play. Oh no, it doesn't have multiplayer. But if you play Counter-Strike Source, or you play one of the other games. And like I said, look at my. I've got a ton of games. I really do. I've literally, my Steam account is when Steam got released. I owned Half-Life, and when they released Steam, I put my CD key which I have right over there in the kitchen. Don't ask me why I have my original CDs from my video games back in the 90s in the kitchen. I just do. It makes sense to me. That's all that matters.
We have a question from Patrick.
Yes.
Where can I find your gaming channel?
Just search for AudioCraZ Gaming. It doesn't have any. It's only got like 8 or 9 people viewing it because it's fairly brand new. But you have to search for it, AudioCraZ Gaming. There's no direct links like YouTube/AudioCraZ. I don't have that yet because I don't have enough followers. All right, Pingu the Great has a question. A girl has a statement or has something here. Yeah. A girl brought me to the dark side, but it was with League of Legends in college. I have not gotten into. I have not gotten into League of Legends. I've had some friends that have tried to, and I kind of resisted because I had to, because it was at the time where I was really bad into World of Warcraft. Like work could wait. I had to raid, kind of thing.
Now, Ryan Tech just said something interesting. I apologize here. Doom Eternal has a multiplayer that one person can be the Doom Slayer and the other 2 players are the demons.
Really?
So,
So what you're saying is you want 2 friends to come along so you can slaughter the crap out of them.
I've been referred to as a demon in the past. I'm just saying.
The beard, I can see it with the beard. I can really see it. Yeah, my gaming channel is just AUDIOCRAZ Gaming. And there's not much there. There's either A, Doom Eternal videos, or B, videos of me and my daughter playing games. There's really not a whole lot of content. And it's been 2 weeks trying to finish up the video of me and my daughter playing Torchlight 2. I just haven't finished it. I'm kind of a lazy bastard. But I'm just being honest. I really am.
Pingu the Great says, I've grown up with WC3 and Dota.
Yeah, Dota. and WC3. Warcraft 3.
Warcraft. I love. See, I'm a lame, I guess. I don't know.
Pango, I just gotta ask your opinion on Reforged. That's all I want to know. What your opinion is, because I saw it and I wasn't impressed. I don't own it. I haven't. I just saw a lot of the videos. It was one of those with the whole Activision Blizzard thing that's happened over the period over the last time. I didn't want to get into it. So it was one of those. I kind of held off, and once the big, huge fiasco happened, I kind of was glad I didn't.
I haven't gotten anything yet.
Yeah, that's fine. Warcraft 3. I'm going to say this. The one thing that's keeping me from really diving in is I've noticed World of Warcraft's getting a little bit more buggier than it used to be.
Oh,
and I've caught a few. I need to post them on YouTube when they happen. Like all of a sudden I do something, I get stuck between an elevator, I fall all the way through the floor. Or no, one time I was running in the latest expansion. I was out in Duskvar, like on the far end, almost to the southern portion of it. Something glitched. I don't know what happens. I shoot through the floor, and then all of a sudden I'm floating, and I literally float underground all the way back to Borderlands.
Okay.
And I got it on video. I'm just literally just all of a sudden, and it took like 5 minutes to float underground all the way to Borderlands, and then boom, you've been disconnected. I was like,
so Pingu answered your question.
okay.
The utmost shit.
Yeah, they've overwritten the old game. Now and here's the problem with that. They updated, which they should have left alone. They updated the original game to play with the new game, and nobody is happy with the changes they made to the new game, and the old game they're stuck with. And the problem is why would you want to play against somebody that can do a 16:9 resolution in a game that is playing in 4:3? They're going to have an advantage there. Why are you messing with the old game? Entice people to play the new one, but don't modify the old one. And it just made no sense, the changes. They got rid of BattleNet, and there was a couple of other things they got rid of that really upset people.
Well, sometimes they think they know better.
Yeah, that's the problem with the new Blizzard is they're getting really bad about doing a few things. That's kind of things that's kind of had me like, I'm going to wait on Reforged. And I was kind of happy I did. They could simply made a second entry for the game. What was the problem by doing it? Basically, here's why. One, if you get people playing the old game with the new game, you're going to have a larger base. But this is something they kind of thought, but it wasn't the major reason, but it was there. They knew this was going to happen. They're going to see the advantage to people playing competitively with the new version of the game than the old one. So everybody that played competitively would be kind of forced, or they would be compelled. They didn't have to, but they would be compelled to go to the new game. That's why they did it. Even if they had some good intentions, there was a lot of intentions that were mischievous and kind of devious. We're going to make them want to go to the new game. That was part of their mindset. And it really was a dick move. I'm going to call it out as I see it. It was a dick move, the changes they made to the old game. They should have left it alone. There was no reason to mess with it other than, we don't want to keep messing with the old game. That's really what it was. Oh, nice. I was curious if they had, the community had kind of tore apart the old game to keep the old modes. Kind of like the way guys were doing World of Warcraft, like before World of Warcraft Classic, there were people running private servers that Blizzard kept trying to take down. That's the reason why they did the old classics, World of Warcraft Classic, because the popularity of private servers. So they kind of did that to entice those people to pay subscriptions, but I still don't think it kind of works. So, yeah. What time? Where are we at?
We're at a few minutes over.
All right. So we're going to have to get out of here because I need to get this fine gentleman his copy of the game. I'm going to go do that here in the next 10-15 minutes as soon as we get off as soon as we stop streaming. I want to thank everybody for joining us. You guys are absolutely phenomenal.
Absolutely.
You guys were amazing in chat. You guys really kept it going. I was really, if you guys noticed, I wasn't staring at the camera as much as I should have been. I was over here watching my screen. So I want to thank you guys. You guys are amazing. I hope you guys come back next week. Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Keep an eye on the website, audiocrazy.com. For those of you guys don't know, we have we use Facebook. We have a Facebook group page that we have set up where people can submit, people can talk. It's called the Nerd Cave Dwellers. You can go to facebook.com/Nerd Cave Show, and in there you'll see a group page, and there's a Nerd Cave Dwellers. That is the community page where you guys can post stuff, and there's people posting all kinds of crazy stuff all the time. That is also where we do updates. That is where we did this month we did a poll to decide, and it was you viewers decided, and people in the group page decided on which game to give away. So I'm probably going to do that again next month. Next month, we're going to do the same thing. If I can do a game giveaway, which I'm planning on doing it, it'll be another Steam game giveaway. I'm going to put it to a poll. I'm going to say this because some of you guys didn't quite pay attention. Somebody would put Final Fantasy VII Remake. And unfortunately, that's a PS4 exclusive. So I hope I didn't upset everybody taking that down, but there was no way I can get you guys that on Steam.
I am really looking forward to that one, though, so I'm not even going to lie. Yep.
So thank you guys very much. We're going to get up out of here so we can get, what's his name again?
Sorry, hang on.
Was it Patrick?
No. Ryan Tech.
Ryan Tech, thank you. Yeah,
I have his.
I am horrible with names.
I have his Steam name and the number. All
so Ryan
right
Tech,
here,
give it about 10-15 minutes, and I will get you that copy of Doom Eternal for you. So for everybody else, we love you. We thank you. Those of you guys listening on the podcast, which we do post right after the show, thank you guys for listening.
Absolutely, we love you guys too.
Yeah, and everybody, you guys have a great week. You guys take it easy. Enjoy your ample gaming time for those that can. I am so jealous you guys can stay home and enjoy your games while I'm out there working. But it's a trade-off. But for those who can, I will try to see you guys the next time I'm playing Counter-Strike Source, or hit me up on Steam. I will come game with you guys. Anyway, till next week, you guys have a great one. I love you guys. Take it easy.